Yeah, I'm coming in just a moment. Just a moment. 55 minutes. So I can hit record on here, but then I'm gonna leave. Yeah, I'm on both, so let me hit record. And you can go ahead and do the music. And alrighty then. Because we are recording already right now, we are, of course, Daria and Tikeja of Online Success Made Simple, where we teach you the organic approach to making money online. And I am Tikeja Wyatt. Hey, 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 from the sunny Florida, and my beautiful co-star and co-host, Daria Jackson-Legagneur from New York. Hey, 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 Daria.
Hey, can you hear me? I know for some reason you can't see me. Okay, there we go.
There you
There we
go.
go. Hey.
Yeah,
Hope
so why waiting for my computer to do whatever it's doing? I
I don't
figured
know.
we can go ahead and get started. Yeah, because this thing is like tripping. I'm
Yes,
like,
we having some technical difficulties, but that doesn't stop us. We show up each and every Tuesday, and we have an amazing content for you today to take your business to the next level. But before we get started, take a second if you have not subscribed to our channel. Those of you that are watching us on YouTube, hit the subscribe button so you will never miss a video that we upload or a live presentation that we will be doing. So Takesha already introduced us. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen because we notice and we recognize having slides along with with our presentation is just a nice way to emphasize what it is that we want to teach you today. And then it also gives you the ability to take screenshots because some people learn better visually. So we wanted to give you that visual. So give me a second while I get there. Takesha, if I miss anything, let me know. Okay. Want to make sure my light is not in the way. I'm moving stuff out of the way. Okay.
wonderful, wonderful. You can see your screen.
Hold on a second.
There we go.
Let me
Yeah, I'm
let me
coming
take this off.
in.
Let me take that off. There we go. Because that was driving me crazy.
Yeah, I'm like, why? Trying to get this sound away.
Okay, here we go. All right, I think we are good now. We are good.
Yeah, I just buried the sound over there.
Yes, and I did the same thing on the live side. So yes, y'all, we have been just going back to the basics since the beginning of the year, and now we are in the advanced section. So if you have missed any one of our lives, you want to definitely go back because we start from the very beginning as if you have never ever sold a thing online, and we started with showing you how to set up your social media because that is your storefront. And then we moved on from there. So now we are talking about using freebies and lead magnets, which will help you to get more followers and more customers because you are giving them something valuable for free. So we're going to dig right into that so you can really understand that. And when we are done, you're going to really have a better understanding of what this is about. So our objective tonight is to show you how to attract your followers using free resources.
Mm-hmm.
Is one of the oldest tricks in the books. And we've all experienced it, and we'll get into that. You're also going to discover what makes a good lead magnet a good lead magnet. And also, we're going to talk about setting up a simple funnel so that you can capture your leads. So put in the chat
Absolutely.
or put in the comments if this is something that you wanted to know more about and just get more understanding about this thing, because this is very, very, very important. Okay, so the first thing we're going to talk about is what makes a good lead magnet. Let me see. I just need to move some of this stuff on my screen. Okay. So before I even talk about what makes a good lead magnet, first of all, I want to make sure that you understand what a lead magnet is. So the easiest way to get a lead, which is someone that's interested in your product,
Yeah.
is giving them something that they would find valuable in exchange for their email, because you want their email. Because once you have their email, you are able to share with them what you have going on in your world. So the best way to do that is to give them something for free. And you want to give them, excuse me, something that they really want. So lead magnets solve a specific problem. That's why we talked about prior to this Zoom, way back in the beginning, knowing who your audience is. Because once you know who your audience is, you can create a lead magnet for them because you know what problem to solve. Okay. So let that sink in. So here's an example. So this lead magnet is a free 5-step guide to earning $900 a day with a 2-hour workday. So depending on who your audience is, that will be valuable. They will want that. They will, oh yeah, show me how I can make $900 a day. And I only got to put in 2 hours. Bet, because I've been working 40-hour weeks. I've been working 70-hour weeks. I would like to know how I can make $900 a day and only got to work 2 hours. Yeah, pass that on to me.
Absolutely.
So
Hit
you
the record for me, Daria. I think it stopped recording when I left the other
really?
one.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Oh, that means I
Oh, it's
need to.
recording. Never mind. I
Oh,
see it.
okay.
When you
Okay.
did that, I saw it's a recording.
Okay, awesome.
Apologies. Proceed.
Okay, no problem. So you need to know who your audience is so that something like that will be valuable. And when you are out there on the social media streets, letting people know that you have a guide for that, and you put that in front of the right audience, they will eat it up. Yes, please send that to me. Send it to me. Clicking your link like crazy, trying to get it. So what a
Absolutely.
lot of people do is they put their lead magnet in front of the wrong audience. So here's an example. That's just like you you're talking to a vegan and you talking about well done steaks and different kinds of steaks. They're not interested in steak. They might have used to have eaten steak, but they're not interested in that now. So they'll take the information, okay, cool, but they're not running for it. So keep that in mind because that analogy right there helped me a lot. So hopefully
Absolutely.
that'll help you. So also what makes a good lead magnet is something that's easy to consume. You don't want
Mm-hmm.
to give them anything convoluted, something unclear. You can give them a checklist. Sometimes that's all you need is a quick checklist for them to know to get the information that they need real quick, real quick. Because remember, people don't have a lot of time. We live in a microwave society and people want stuff quick. So if they can't get it from you quick, they're moving on. So a checklist is
Absolutely.
quick. Some kind of PDF guide. People love guides, stuff that they can download, and video training. If it's a video
Absolutely.
training showing someone how to create reels in Canva, a content creator, a digital marketer, a network marketer, an affiliate marketer will be all over that. if they don't know how to create reels in Canva. There's a lot of people that don't know Canva. So if you put your guys in front of the right people, you are going to have a winning lead magnet and a ton of leads. Okay. So,
Mm.
and lastly, you want to make sure that your lead magnet has a clear next step. You want you want it to be a very clear, what we call a call to action. Grab the guide and join my free group for more information.
Boom.
That's it. Simple, 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 simple. This is what makes a great lead magnet. But it first starts with knowing your audience. You got to know your audience. And you see now, we're still talking about knowing your audience, and we're in the advanced features. We started out talking about it. And throughout your marketing process, you need to know your audience.
Yes.
All right?
Very important to know your audience because knowing your audience is how you know how to promote, right?
Exactly.
Otherwise, you just, you know, shooting, shooting in the ocean instead of shooting fish in a barrel, right? That's the difference,
Well, throwing
right?
something
Shooting in the
against
ocean trying to catch a fish or shooting in
right.
a barrel full of fish, right? Which would you rather do?
Exactly. Exactly. So you want to promote knowing that you're going to get the results that you're looking for, not hoping,
Yeah,
and we all start out that way because we don't know any better. So you promote and you
exactly.
hope and you pray. But with these trainings, now you should not be hoping and praying because you know your audience and you creating the content to help your audience. Okay. So here's an example. So you can post about your lead magnet. And you can say something like, I just created a free guide on starting an online business in just 2 hours a day. Want it? Comment guide below. And if you put this in front of the right audience, you're going to have a list guide, 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 guide. And then you give them the link to your guide in Messenger. That's how we do it. And then that's going to keep your posts up in the feeds because people are constantly commenting. As people are commenting on your post, it goes right back to the top. It
Yep.
goes down a little bit. Somebody else comment on it, and then you're commenting on it because you're going to make sure that you respond on that feed. Is going to keep your post right at the top. And when it's right at the top, more people will see it. That's how that
Yep.
works. Okay, so you're doing quite a few things at one time and don't even realize it. Okay.
Absolutely.
So here's another thing that you can do. You can use stories and reels, and you can show a preview or and add a call to action. So you could take like a little snippet of your lead magnet. If it's a video, take a snapshot, a snapshot of your video. You in the
Little
video.
snippet.
Or if it's a video where you're actually showing something, show that. So they can see, like, oh wow, yeah, I'm about to get that. Then you can tell them to swipe up to get your free checklist. So just a little bit of the checklist, blur it out a little bit so they can't really see, but see if that's making sense.
All
You
right.
know, because you want to tease them. You don't want to give them the information
Yeah, that's
before
easy.
they give you their email address, but you want to let them know, like, hey, this is the real deal I got here. So you want to give them a quick preview, right? And then lastly, you can email your list. So here's a sample check subject line. Here's your free guide. Enjoy. Simple as
Absolutely. And I love that, that'll be the first, usually that's the first email that somebody gets from you when they join your list saying,
Mhm.
here's your free checklist, here's your free guide, here's your free blueprint.
Exactly.
Whatever that lead magnet is, that's what you're going to exchange the word guide for. So free
Yes.
blueprint, right?
Mhm.
Free newsletter, whatever it is you're giving away for free. You're doing
Exactly.
Avon, free product, enter your address below.
Exactly. And here's a hot tip. Make sure that when you're letting people know um, that you have the blueprint or whatever it is, the guide, tell them that they must enter their best email so that they can get, because you're going to email it to them. Also, you want to remind them to check their spam because sometimes it does end up in spam. Because the goal is once you're getting people on your list, you want people opening up your emails. So once they know, once you put in their mind to check their spam, they're going to do that. And then when they get the email, they'll be more inclined to open it. So when you let people know what to expect, most likely they will follow through. But if you're sketchy, you're unclear, people won't do anything. And we learned this the hard way because we figured, okay, if you ask for a particular thing, common sense would say you would click on the email, right? Or you would put in your best email, right? Not necessarily. You got to tell people exactly what you want them to do.
Exactly.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, Takesha, you want to bring it home, girl?
Absolutely. I love to do the homework and action step. So, we always give you guys action steps and homework for the simple fact that we learn the hard way that it's not necessarily about all the trainings and notes and things like that. It's about the things you actually do with all the stuff you learn, right? So that's why we have the action steps and homework, because it's the action steps and the homework that get you to the next level, right? Learning the stuff is great, but if you're not gonna do it, kind of
Right,
just take
right.
notes, you know. And so we have 3 action steps that we want you to complete by next Tuesday. And of course, it's super simple, and you can use Chat GPT to do this, right?
Absolutely.
Create a simple lead magnet, PDF checklist training, and all you're gonna do is something very, very simple. When you go to Chat GPT, you're going to say, create a lead magnet, right? And you're going to say, create a lead magnet for whatever type of business you're in, affiliate marketing, network marketing, uh, beauty, skincare, whatever your niche is, right? You're going to ask it to create a lead magnet for your niche. And you can tell it to make it a PDF or a checklist or some type of training that they can read or you can make a video about. It'll do that for you. Read it over, right? Make it sound like you know? And very simple. You don't have to overthink it. In this day and age, AI is here for us, right?
To help.
Back in
Yeah.
the day, absolutely. Back in the day, I don't know so much, right? But now I can tell you, absolutely, AI is the thing. AI is everywhere. It's new. The time to take advantage of it is now, right? Now, while everybody else isn't. Because when everybody else is doing it, that's the time we're doing something else. Just a little key. So, the action step number 2, once you have this lead magnet, you want to promote this social blah, blah, blah. See, you don't have to be perfect to do what we do. You want to promote this lead magnet on social media. And you're going to do that by simply making a post or a story or doing a live saying that you have this PDF or checklist or whatever it is that you may have, right? Blueprint, whatever it is.
Right.
And drop the word PDF or blueprint or checklist to get it, right? That's what you're going to tell them. That's your call to action, right? That's
Action.
what you're going to tell them, you know? And from that, you're going to track how many people sign up, right? How many people sign up for your email? How many emails you collect by giving out this free lead magnet? It's not
Yeah.
going to cost you anything. Chat GPT is free. The only thing it's going to cost you is time.
A little bit of
It
time.
might cost you 10 minutes of your time.
That's
And
right.
that's being generous. That's
Yeah,
being generous. If you put in the words, create me a lead magnet for XYZ niche and make it a checklist or make it a PDF, right? Or make it a training. Whatever you say it'll do, it's going to spit out whatever you tell it to do. And you're going
exactly.
to read it over, right? You're going to change it a little bit to make it sound like you. And bada bing, bada boom, you good to market it. That's the good thing about AI. Also, anything you create with it is your intellectual property. So that's kind of cool.
Pretty
So
cool.
let's get into the homework. What is it that you're going to actually be doing besides the action steps? The action steps are great. Make sure you take a picture if you haven't already.
Yes, take a picture of this. And I just want to add before you continue,
Okay.
when you do number one, the first one, the PDF, the checklist, or the training, you can put that bad boy right in Canva and make it pretty. Don't forget to do that. Uh,
Yes.
you can keep it as simple as you want,
Mm-hmm.
and you can also take it and step it up and make it very attractive by putting it into Canva. So I didn't want you to, I didn't want to leave that out.
And I'm so glad that you said that because I wasn't even thinking about that. But when I said Chat GPT,
Mhm.
and that's the thing about having a business bestie, because they'll let you know, they'll critique you at a moment's notice, or you post something, they'll be like, you're missing some stuff there. Take that down, you forgot to put your link. That's why it's always
Yeah,
good to have a business bestie because they've got your back. You know what I mean?
for
And
sure.
going through the action steps and doing the homework allows you to connect with other people. And you never know how you're going to collaborate and connect with somebody else that's on the same journey as you. And they're like, yeah, let's, you know, be each other's accountability partner. We're going to make sure we both do what we're supposed to do. That's your job. That's my job. Okay, cool.
Yep.
So what about the homework, right? Because I know a lot of people hate homework, but homework does help you to get that experience that you need by doing it yourself, right? By making sure that you understand what it is that you were taught in the lesson. And so you want to download 3 freebies from top marketers, right? And we can throw some out there for you. Like Ray Higdon is a great one. He's got some freebies he gives out to marketers, and he
All
doesn't
the
care
time.
what network marketing or affiliate marketing business you're in. He does a blanketed thing. Um Eric
Eric
Worre,
Worre. Yep.
he right does some great ones. There's so many people out there, and if you really don't know, you can just go into Chat GPT and put in who are some of the top network marketers, and it's gonna give you a list. It's like,
Yep. Right in your niche.
right, who are some of the top marketers in the network marketing field, affiliate marketing there, right? And so it's going to tell you. So you don't even really have to really know. You just have to know how to use your Chat GPT. Um if you have Now Site, just go and ask Eric Worre, right? Ask Eric Worre personally inside the Chat GPT.
Personal. You can have a whole conversation with him tonight.
Right. So
Yeah.
you want to brainstorm 3 lead magnet ideas for your business. And you're going to do this utilizing your Now Site account or your Chat GPT. Because, of course, if you have the Now Site account, you already have each of your businesses in there. And it's as simple as clicking on which business you want and saying create 3 lead magnet ideas for this business.
That's right.
But if you have Chat GPT, I'm sorry, D, what'd you say?
Yeah, you just is right there. So,
Absolutely, absolutely. And
uh,
so if you have Chat GPT, it's a little more work, but like I said, no more than 10 minutes, and that's if you're slow. You know what I mean? And so you're just going to put in there that you want lead magnet ideas for X niche, whatever your niche is, affiliate marketing, network marketing, skin care, health care. There's so many under the sun, right? Whatever it is, you put it in there and it's going to give you a bunch, you know, and it says brainstorm 3. That's if you're using your own brain, right? If you're using Chat GPT, just ask it to give you 10, and pick the top ones, the top 3 that you actually like. You know,
Right.
that's the easiest way to do it because, you have more ideas than you actually need. And you can always use your top 3 ideas and then use your second 3 ideas the next time. So, absolutely, you're going to work smarter, never harder.
Absolutely. That's what we believe
Absolutely.
in.
Absolutely. You better believe it. So, what Daria and I always say is these final thoughts right here, and these are the things that you should have on your mind, at the top of your mind, and at the end of the day, right? You want to give value first, right? And people will follow you. They're like, man, they giving out some good advice. They're giving some good training. That value is on point. I can watch these videos all day. Like, man, yeah, I needed that, right? I needed some coaching. I needed some training. A good freebie, right? Lead magnet. A good freebie builds trust and turns followers into customers,
Yes.
right? So you may say, oh man, it's going to take me so long to make this lead magnet, less time now with AI, right? But
Right.
that is something that is going to get you someone's email address over and over and over again. And you're not going to have to collect their email more than one time,
That's
but you
it.
have the ability to email them multiple times.
Multiple
And I
times.
mean, anytime you want, you can send out one email and make hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. That's exactly what Daria and I do because we built an email list, right? You don't want to have to reach out to people all the time. You want to make up an email, send that email back, have people reply to that email or join right away. That is
Yes.
what you call automation. You don't have to reach out to people, you don't have to post. You send a single email and you have people joining whatever it is that you're sending the email about. And you only need about 20 to 30 loyal followers in anything that you do. And if you're thinking like we were thinking, that's not a lot of people,
It's not.
right? So don't overthink it, thinking like, man, I need to have a big old crowd of followers. I need to have a lot of people that I share the know, like, and trust factor with. No, if they know, like, and trust you, if you got 20 or 30 people that know, like, and trust you, that is the beginning of your tribe.
That is
That
big.
is where you start,
Hmm.
right? That's your foundation.
That's right.
And so those 20 or 30 people will turn into 40 or 50 to 100 to 1,000. So don't sweat the small potatoes, right? Don't sweat the little facts, right? And if you ever feel like you're overwhelmed or you're not sure what to do or you're lost, contact us. That's literally what we do. This is Daria and my job all day long, right? We don't have a 9 to 5. This is our 9 to 5.
Right.
So feel free to text
Love it.
us,
Love it.
right? Don't think, oh my God, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. They might not be up. Text us. We probably are, right? Because we get up pretty
We are.
early, right?
Yeah.
Text us. Visit us at onlinesuccessmadesimple.com. Write us at support at onlinesuccessmadesimple.com, right? And of course, if you are connected with us on social media, send us a message. Facebook message, Instagram message, X, whatever you're on. We're on there too. Believe it. As Online Success Made Simple or OSMS, right? Join us in school if you need some further hand holding, right? And if you just don't know what you want to do or what type of business you want to join, we do have some suggestions inside of our school if you're looking to make some money. And nowadays, the most things that Daria and I do are completely passive. So you don't have to put people in order to make money. You just have to do something one time and make money over and over. So if you're looking for something like that, actually look inside of our school because we have all of those things. And if you are, like we said, if you're new to this, definitely look around inside of our school and inside of onlinesuccessmadesimple.com because we definitely have so many freebies that will help you on your journey. Calendars and all sorts of things that will help you stay organized because if you're organized, you'll get way more done.
Mhm.
Trust us.
Sure. Man.
Like when we're not getting a lot of stuff done or we feel like we're lacking, we look at how organized we are. That's literally the first thing we look at. We're like, well, we need to be more organized. we're not doing this and we need to do that. And that checkoff list is so yeah.
Learning the hard way.
Alexa, stop telling me it's time to get Christina.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So, of course, we thank you, Nicolette. We thank you for being on here in person. For everybody that's on our YouTube or watching us later, because that's the only thing that sucks. We can't see you guys that are on YouTube, right? We can
Right.
only see you guys that actually join on Zoom. But we appreciate you. We thank you for attending. And of course, we're going to see you next Tuesday, right? Because we are not going to be doing our Friday session this week because we actually are going to be busy on this week. Like this week is going to be crazy, right?
Yeah.
But we are going to resume next week. We're going to have a working Zoom. So hit it, D.
All right. Let's go.
To see you next Tuesday.
Yeah, let me move this thing out the way.
Bye,
And
guys. Put a fire if you got value. We don't hear nothing.
oh man. All right. So that means for whatever reason, it didn't happen again.
When you started sharing your screen, you didn't share the sound. But guys, we are going to be getting a new intro and extra song soon. And we are, of course, just now coming back to Zoom. We're about to do a totally different platform so we can
Yeah.
have all of this stuff squared away. And it's going to be so much easier for you guys to interact. You are so
Oh,
welcome.
you're
And
welcome.
thank you guys. Thank you, Nicolette. And thank you guys out there in the internet world on YouTube. We can't see you, but we love you. Thank you so much for joining us each and every Tuesday. Thank ya.
And we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye. Mwah.